Deci, eu două întrebări, Cătare, da, trec la vă trei. În primul rând vreau să aflu care a fost, deci noastră ați trecut de la transmiterea buletinilor de vot prin poștă recomandate, prin plicuri recomandate, la cele regulate, da? Eu, după calculele preliminare, cifrele care le-ați spus, economia undeva de 30% per alegător. Vreau să întreb dacă au fost raportate careva diferență în termen de livrare a acestora, adică din procentul, de 100% care au fost transmise, câte au ajuns la destinație, când erau acelea recomandate și când ați trecut la este simple. Deci asta e prima întrebare. A doua întrebare, referitor la sistemul electronic care spuneți că verifică legătorii. Eu, din câte am înțeles, în general, registrarea este obligatorie peste hotare, altfel nu votez, și respectiv este nevoie și document valabil, cum am spus, ID sau pașaport. La noi ambele sunt facultative, adică cetățenii Republicii Moldova pot vota peste hotare și cu pașaport nevalabil. Întrebarea mea este că dumneavoastră ce face un cetățean polonez care nu are pașaport valabil sau ID valabil peste hotare? Cum el poate vota? Ori expirat, da. Și a treia întrebare, dacă este, ne spuneți că cetățeanul care a luat buletinul de vot prin poștă, el poate să vie și în ziua alegerilor să aducă plicul, respectiv este pentru dânsul un rând aparte, ori el stă în rândul comun.
Mulțumesc mult. Madame Kowalska.
As regards delivery of unregistered letters, it is a successful story, I must tell you, because in many countries the system of delivery of simple correspondence is much more efficient than the registered letter. This is the case in countries of Western Europe. They actually do not know very well those kind of services which we use very commonly in Poland. For example, I mean registered post. So delivery was by use of simple post was very satisfactory. What was a difficulty in this particular election of 2020 was very short period for the voters to return packages. If consul had to arrange for sending out correspondence only 6 days in advance of voting day, it costs a very limited period for the voter itself to send correspondence back. We did a lot of efforts to not to await until this very last moment for delivery. All of us who were serving abroad were trying to arrange for delivery as quickly as possible, not awaiting for this very last moment. I would not, this is my personal observation from practice. I cannot say that delivery of simple letters would be more risky than registered letters. This is definitely lower, more convenient in terms of costs and quite efficient. Another question was about if you would be so kind to valid passport. This was your second question. It is not possible to cast a vote without a valid Polish document. This is a rule written down in electoral code. It is a legal obligation to possess a valid ID or valid passport. Another issue was I will ask you. I will have to ask you.
If there is a special line for those who are bringing the postal votes?
No. There were not special lines, but please be informed that those lines they do exist in embassies in countries like UK, Germany, the Netherlands, Ireland, and so on. We do have precinct commissions also in other locations. It is not so funny, so prestige to take a line in local I don't know, event hall somewhere in Metterik, for example, in the Netherlands. So the lines there actually do not exist. But in front of the embassies, yes, and you have to be patient at least in the middle of the day. Around between 10 a.m. up to, I don't know, 2 p.m. That you will have to await a bit in front of the embassy. My colleague Kamil most probably will tell you about a new solution that is offered to those who make a registration online for the voter list. Such a person can see if he or she is choosing specific precinct commission, he or she is already informed how many persons registered to this commission. This is a possibility to make a adequate choice whether or not I want to queue or I want to be served as effectively as possible.
Maybe I add one thing. There is interesting question what to do with the people which are in the queue, and it's 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock normally we close voting. 8 o'clock Warsaw time. So there is also interpretation made by Central Electoral Committee that all the people who are 8 o'clock present, they can still vote. Means in practice the chairman of the polling station committee is giving all of them 8 o'clock kind of piece of paper with a stamp and his signature to all people who are in queue. And these people, even after 8 o'clock, they still can vote. It happened, for example, in a case of Croatia, as I said, when there was not enough ballots. All people got this paper which was kind of confirmation these people, even after 8, can vote.